So we're gonna unbox these, one of them. Dylan's got one kind of setting up over here. This is a free ride. This thing is sweet. So without any further ado or any knick-knack, let's get right into it right now. And we'll be back in about 5 days.
Yep, exactly. Where's the one over here? There's supposed to be one.
Just want to point out a quick disclaimer to you guys. You cannot get these like this. It's just kind of the process of what it looks like before it's on the showroom floor and in your garage. Oh, baby. Look at that thing, dude. What a look at this
model.
Turbo. She's a beaut.
Let's see, does it got the nice screen? Oh, no,
It's
big
got the
screen.
lame-o screen.
That's
oh, well.
okay, though.
It happens. It still got the turbo.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that matters. So now that it's all unboxed, all we got to do now is just basically take all of the, accessories and stuff that we got to install onto it, and kind of go from there. Just piece it together, put the suspension on, plug it into the computer, program a key and all that jazz. Last thing would be tensioning the track and just checking everything over to make sure it's good to go. But first we obviously got to put it together. So first we'll get all the protective materials off and make sure everything's good, inspect it, make sure there's no damage. But yeah, it's looking good so far, so we'll continue on.
This thing is steezy, dude.
Very.
Does this not make you want another new sled?
I mean, honestly, I'd buy every single one I set up, but I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
I know Polaris's, they're a lot different when they ship them.
Yeah.
Like they got it in a metal crate with the suspension on it already. BRP, they probably like to save a little bit on the shipment cost because you can send like 30 of these things on a semi-truck load.
Yeah. There's the
save money.
seat. Look at how little that seat is, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's the X
Little
model
baby.
seat. Makes you be able to swing your leg over it
Yeah.
a lot easier when you're doing some side hills.
Flat. Look at that.
Just push her on there.
Snap.
Gotta disconnect it from the
Z crate.
The crate. Get these bars in the correct position here. Exactly where we want them. Obviously customer preference might be a little different, so they can change it after delivery. But this is kind of where I set them. Obviously, I might see them a little far ahead, but obviously when the suspension's up, it'll change a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it came with a big screen, it would come with a phone warmer that goes right here, plugs in, and keeps your phone nice and warm while it's hooked up. Because, well, lithium batteries, they don't really like the cold. So that's on there now. No windshield for the mountain sleds. And now kind of move on to the back bumper. Yeah. We got a little hardware kit here. Little fun fact on the tunnel here. If you don't have a rear bumper on it, this is basically your frame for the rear portion of the tunnel. If you don't have this on, and let's say you just sat down on the tunnel, it's gonna bend it. Not good.
No.
But yeah, that's kind of something interesting about a lot of snowmobiles is the rear bumper is the kind of the structure.
Yeah, look how far that goes. It goes all the way up to right there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Fill it up with oil and put the belt on and clean the sheaves. Nice thing too, they got this all integrated now. So it's all cover and finish piece in one.
Yeah.
Your belt tool in here. And get this all opened up.
Oh, there's a little bit in there.
Yeah, they give you a little bit.
Just enough to get it onto the freaking sled deck.
Mm-hmm. Basically, well, no, we will fill them all the way full. And these things do drink a lot of oil for break-in, but once it's broken in, they're very easy on it. People like to complain about the cost of oil, but they don't realize that these new sleds, they don't really drink much. Well, some non-chlorinated brake cleaner, essentially, S1. And just get all the oils and manufacturing compounds off of it so the belt don't slip. Our brand new 571. Got our rotation right there, so make sure that's going the right way. Get that in there nicely. And we'll just take our tool out.
Just
There we
like
go.
that.
Just like that.
Flush on the sheaves, and
Yep.
look at that.
She's exactly correct.
What a beauty.
Next step, and for those of you new Summit guys out there that maybe don't know where they're at, your tools are under here. That's where they belong. I know some guys will like to take them out because they don't want to risk them falling out and then getting into the clutch and banging around. Not a good day, but I've never seen it personally, and they stay in there pretty good. Like it's hard to get out, so just put those there now. And you also get a rope too with your toolkit.
I saw that in the unboxing.
Yeah,
like
if your shock starter, your recoil goes bad, you can wrap it around the clutch and yank the engine over with just a rope. See here if we can figure out a little trick to her. Bam. Moving on, let's see. We'll put the cover on the back. Yeah. So where the battery is usually on like a trail sled, the mountain sleds, especially the new ones, you obviously can't fit a spare belt in there. So where do you put it? Well, you put it in here. In this little guy.
That's so cute.
Yep, goes in there. Then it goes back right here where a battery would go on like a 4-stroke or trail sled or backcountry. And if you do remove this piece here while you're working on your snowmobile, careful not to over tighten these bolts because this will break. Some might not, some will. We'll do the handguards next. Unwrap it because it's Christmas Day.
These look actually really good.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. All right, we got the tough book hooked up to it to program the key and set the time, check fault codes, everything. And a little fun fact, only the one side's the bright, and then that's the bright, that's the dim. So yeah, kind of fun. And then fun fact, like the engine needs to be running for the unit to have power. So when you plug into it, you need to hook a battery up to it, and then you can do all this stuff. Another cool little tidbit. So as you can see, the crate is probably only like 2.5, 3 feet high. So what they do to get these things squeezed in these things is the hook right here. You see that? There are hooks in the skid to pull the suspension closed or tight or, you know, squished down so they can squeeze it in there. So you got those 2 hooks there, and then there's supposed to be one up front here. We already got it out or whatever, but from right there, the top of the arm to the skid about, you know, kind of by the rubber bumpers there, there's one there as well. So it sucks it up and it can fit in that crate. All you got to do is essentially raise, you know, it up and put it on a stand, and then kind of have somebody sit on there and jump, and then you can pull those out, and then the suspension will be right where it should be. Then up front, you can see these little metal bars holding the A-arms up. We pull them bolts out, one up there too. This will drop down, and then we'll put these super nice shocks in. Look at that. Ty, can I get the oh yeah, can I get that real quick? I'll give you a nice pan. We've got fuel, some fresh 91 stabilized fuel in there. We're done under here, so we can pop this panel back in. So there we go, panel back on. Now we'll back it out and tension align the track, make sure everything's good, test it all, and then it's bye-bye to its new home.
Whoa, before the video continues, I just want to give a huge shout out to U Motors for letting me film this. As you can see from the drop down, let's hit snowmobiles, and this is going to be a list of their new and used inventory. Be sure to check it out. Link is in the description, and if you're really not sure what you're looking for, hit the location there on the right hand side where it says text us the department you're looking for, along with typing them a message. They'll be sure to get back to you. Great people to work with. But let's get right back to it.
Test run time. Make sure all the systems are in order, tension line the track, and make sure she's good to go. So here we go, first start. Oh, I'm bad. Kill switch. There we go. that's all there is to it. Unbox it, bolt on the bits and pieces, and service it out, and it's gone. If anyone's ever curious about possibly getting one, around March I believe they release them, maybe February. That's about when Snow Check is. Wait for that release, see what you like, and definitely call fast because they go quickly. But you know, if you're not too particular on getting a brand new one, we have plenty here in the store. It's always nice to share this kind of stuff with you guys. It's not too common that it does happen, so definitely gotta take the opportunity to run with it, you know.